Hey, what's up, guys? Listen to Matt and Mike Save the World. Today is August 26th, and we're here to talk about the new Nintendo Direct Mini. What'd you think of it, Matt?
Uh,
Overall,
it was
before we go into
it
it.
was kind of pretty bad. They're pretty terrible. There's only a couple of good things in there. Like not I wouldn't even call them like good things. I would just say like they're decent. Like I know Puyo Puyo Tetris too. That's pretty interesting. Um, I kind of want to get the first game. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm kind of interested. So I might if I play that first game, I like it. I might get the second game since it's coming out soon.
Okay, first game we saw was the Kingdom Hearts rhythm thing. I don't know anything about this.
Well, you don't know anything about
It
Kingdom. You
does
don't
intrigue me.
you
I
don't
don't know
know
anything about Kingdom Hearts,
Kingdom
so
Hearts. I do. I'm not
you
gonna.
got
I'm
nostalgia or
no.
something.
I don't really have that much nostalgia for it, to be honest. I remember playing it over a friend's house. No, I didn't really play it. I just watched him play it. Probably when I was in the kindergarten. So that's a long time ago. But yeah, I it's all right. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna buy it, but I find it
I mean,
interesting.
it's like different. I'm watching it right now. It's pretty
Kingdom
different.
Hearts music's really good. So having like a rhythm game based around that's pretty awesome.
I assume it's gonna sell pretty well,
I mean,
considering all the Kingdom Hearts.
I wouldn't probably say it would sell really well, but it's like a rhythm game, and I assume people who are like big Kingdom Hearts fans are gonna buy it. So yeah,
Almost definitely. All right. Next on the list is Fuser, I believe. It
no
looks like a Guitar Hero type game.
snooze. That's like a they get. I think feel like with like the rhythm games, yeah, be a little bit more creative.
They got like the people like dancing in the background like Guitar Hero
Not
would,
interested.
the classic characters
Not
with the mohawk.
interested. Not interested.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just for people that still want to get back into that stuff because it was a pretty popular. It was huge back
Oh,
then.
so
So
big. There was a time when I so probably 2007 or 8 for my birthday, my dad brought home well, he got me for my present for my birthday. I wanted the Guitar Hero, and he got me the Aerosmith one, and
hmm
I was very upset because I mean I was trying to be a spoiled brat, to be honest, because I wanted the Guitar Hero 3, Warriors Legends of Rock. That was the one that
Great
had
game.
so I like what my mindset was like I was like thinking like, oh man, I'm only gonna go play Aerosmith songs on the Aerosmith one. So we returned it and got the Legends of Rock one. I felt really bad because I was really being like a spoiled brat, but
Oh well.
but but yeah, uh,
Yeah, I'm not interested in that game.
what game?
Next game was
Yeah, wait,
was uh
hold on. What
that
game was that? I kind of I just went on my tangent about Guitar Hero. I just completely forgot what we were talking about. What was it?
Oh, we were talking about Fuser. It's the new
See,
coming out for.
see that's how much I just don't care about it. It's like I go on my tangent about Guitar Hero, a game I have nostalgia for, and I just don't care about this game.
Yeah, it was a great game. I remember the Rock Band set where you can get like the drum set and stuff.
Pretty cool.
I think I still have it somewhere, but I remember I used to there'd be like a few songs like one was by like Linkin Park and then there was Through the Fire and the Flames and I remember
Oh yeah,
I downloaded those songs
great.
because I became so obsessed with them through
See,
Guitar Hero.
I know we were about to remove it on the other topic, but I have another story. Great memory I have. I felt like I was showing off back in the 6th grade when I did this, but it was music class, and uh, the G man, you know who I'm talking about, Mr. G.
Continue.
He was he he said like maybe we could bring in like a Guitar Hero or something, and I volunteered with my Guitar Hero and my Wii, and we brought it in. This was the 6th grade, and everybody was like having so much fun playing the Guitar Hero. People were playing it through fire and flames, just fooling around because it was just it's too
I couldn't
difficult.
do expert. I can never do expert. Expert was too hard
I
for me.
felt like such like a cool kid though, bringing my entire system just for everybody to play in the class.
It was a great game, but I like I said, I can never do expert like the expert skill. I could never get it. It was way too hard. I barely made like the medium level. Even the hard level was kind of hard. But next game, another game I really don't have any interest in is World of Tanks. I assume it's been made already, right?
Yeah, it's like for like PC, and I'm pretty
and
sure
they're
it's for
just
like
porting it.
pretty sure it's for like PS4 and stuff. I have no interest in it. It's probably like, I mean, I guess if you're interested in that, it's probably cool, but
There's
not.
probably a community. There's a community for everything, and
Yeah,
I guarantee
yeah.
you that
There's a
there's World of Tank fans that might come over this
there's
podcast and hate
there,
us.
dude. There's World of Warplanes. There's World of Battleship. I think World of Warships.
hmm
They have lots of those types of games.
Right. Next game we have is that Creed boxing game. And now I think the concept was a good idea, but the graphics just look
No,
horrible.
look horrible, dude. I don't care about that whatsoever. If you look at the footage, the footage is so choppy. It's really not. I don't know. It doesn't even look like it's like a very graphically intensive game, but like they just didn't get it running well.
No.
Maybe by release it looks better, but oh boy, not looking too good
I
for that.
I like what they did with the new. It's like that new WWE like cartoon. They're kind of like really short style. Like it looks really
Eh,
animated and stuff.
eh.
But I would rather see that than what they put out with this. It's
I'd
just
rather
pretty
have a
bad.
Punch Out game, a new Punch Out game for Switch.
Oh, I forgot about that even existed. Yeah.
That seems more like it'd be. I feel like that would be more unique than just this type of like boxing game. It's not. That seems like it could have worked on like the PS2.
All right, and then next one, well, another game that we had on the direct was the new Just Dance, because everyone has to have Just Dance every year. They always got to push it every single year.
That's a snooze for me. I don't give a shit.
I had it like way back then, back in the day for the Wii. Played it like
I've never
two or
played it
three
once. Don't
times.
think I've ever played it once.
I
I
mean,
had
like the horrible part about it is like all you have to do is like barely move the thing, and it like tells you doing dance, right? So like you can just fuck around and just kind of do it on the like couch, and you'll still
my
get
brother
scores.
got when it first came out a long time ago was Michael Jackson The Experience, which is basically just a Just Dance game
Oh,
with
I
the
have
Michael
that
Jackson
game.
game.
Yeah.
He never opened it up once. I still have it. It's still sealed in the wrapping, and I'm on the shelf right now.
Unbelievable.
So yeah,
And then let's see what else we had. We have that Puyo Puyo game that you're talking about, Tetris.
yeah, I'm interested in that. It looks pretty cool. The art style is neat. Uh, I might get it if I like if I like get the first game and play it. Have you ever played like any like all those puzzle type games? Have you ever played those?
No, I don't like those games. Not a
Unless
fan of them.
not talking about like Candy Crush or whatever, but like actual console game.
Yeah, I never play them. They just don't intrigue me. It's just like I
My
don't know. I just can never get
my
into it.
favorite is of the Tetris Attack series. It's called Pokemon Puzzle League. As for the N64, love that game. It's probably my favorite of of
Can't
that type of genre.
can't relate to you there. But as I'm scrolling through this, I see Jump Force Deluxe. Is this just like
Oh,
adding
it
new
looks so
characters?
bad, dude. Dude, first off, Jump Force was a bad game to begin with. I remember when it was like coming out to a
I mean, it looked
release.
hyped 'cause they had all the main
It looked
characters from
pretty
all the
hype.
popular anime.
I was pretty hyped for it. Like, when the E3 got revealed, I was like, oh, this looks awesome, like it's pretty cool. And then up to release, I was like, maybe I could get that. Maybe I should get this. And then up to when it came out, I was like, no, I don't want this because it looks so bad. It it's just so bad. The fighting's bad, and the graphics looked interesting at first, but it's just really just they took assets from the Unreal Engine and just slapped them on there without changing anything. So it looks really bad and like really generic. Um,
hmm
the lighting effects look like everything looks like plastic. It just looks terrible. And just the Switch version looks even worse. The frame looks awful. Looks absolutely horrendous.
Well, I could see like all the hype around it 'cause they had. Did they have My Hero Academia in there, like
Yeah,
Deku
they
and
had it.
All Might?
They had Deku. They had All Might. I'm pretty sure they added Bakugo in like a season pass or something.
Oh yeah, dude, people are gonna be so hype over that. Like, I guarantee you, some people bought
I
the
mean,
game
I
just
would
because of
hope they
that.
wouldn't buy it because it just looks. It would just give like the was it? I forgot who published it. Bandai Namco maybe. It would just give them the incentive that it's okay to be pumping out trash like fighting games like that. These anime fighting games just aren't good, to be honest. There's a lot of these anime fighting games that come out each year,
hmm
and a lot of them are just pumped out and have no like love put into them.
They don't. They
Dude,
don't. They don't even come close
the
to
one
Injustice
oh
or
dude,
Mortal Kombat. Not even
one
close.
dude, a One Punch Man game came out earlier this year. So
Probably
bad,
terrible.
so bad. They think it's funny. Have one have like be able to be Saitama, the main character, and how he's just so powerful. he can't be hurt. If you're him, you're invincible because like in the show he's
Duh.
invincible. But like you
Yeah, I
can't
know. One
that
punch.
doesn't actually translate well into a game. It's literally just a joke how like he is just so invincible and no one can touch him. Dude,
Yeah.
he's literally able to just kill everybody in the one punch, and he can't be hurt. He can't be hurt in the game. So that makes no sense in a game format. But yeah,
Like I
anime,
said, they're not ever gonna come close to Mortal Kombat, and
licensed anime fighting games aren't good.
nah.
A lot of them really aren't good, except for ones that were like they're DBZ ZBZ what was it Fighter Z? Do you remember
When did that come out?
that? 2 years ago maybe. That game
I
was pretty.
probably saw
That game.
gameplay of it.
I didn't play it, but I always heard that game was really good because like actual love was put into it.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are just pumped at though, and it's not good.
Yep, and I'm gonna say it again. Never gonna top Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's always gonna have the best fighting mechanics, everything.
That's debatable.
What other game?
I mean, I don't really see. Here's the
Fighting
thing.
game wise, like
I'm not a big fighting game person in general.
Marvel vs. Capcom or Capcom
I'm
games,
really because
different art style.
I'm not good at the fighting games and like all the combos and shit you gotta put in. I'm just not into having to memorize all that. So it's never really been my thing. But like I just like think there's like different like, audiences for certain fighting games, and it makes sense because there's Mortal Kombat, there's Street Fighter, and there's Tekken. Right? Those are pretty big ones. We got then you got some like the outliers like Dead or Alive, Killer Instinct. Um, you think of any other ones?
You say Capcom, like Marvel vs.
King of Fighters is a niche one. People like that one though. Uh, and some of the like the more retro ones, Fatal Fury. Yeah, I'm just not I was never really a big fighting game fan, but you know
Mortal Kombat always had my heart.
what's
I just play as one or two characters.
what we got next?
That's about everything that I looked at that was like intrigue, at least somewhat intriguing. Everything else I had no issue about. So overall, I think this is a horrible direct.
Hey, wait, hold on. You forgot that Taiko no Tatsujin game. Go back to that. That was a that that looked pretty
Oh,
interesting.
I skipped
It's
over it
I mean
because I didn't find it interesting.
it's another rhythm game, but like that one looks pretty interesting because it's like an RPG. So like there's like actual like story and like maybe like progression actually going on in the game. It's not just all like just the rhythm stuff. There's actual other stuff going on. So that might be something I'm looking out for. And I think there's two of those games together. It was like a Japanese exclusive. And they just translated it all.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, other than that, I don't think there's not much more to talk about.
Yeah,
Overall, this is pretty bad.
this was like a rumored direct. They were I think last week there people were saying like from like a rumor guy who like apparently is like really he knows he knows his stuff good and confirms stuff that when it actually happens. But I think he got this one wrong because I think he said on Friday there was supposed to be like an actual direct, like a full blown one, probably something with like Mario 35th anniversary, Sunshine Galaxy
Oh
64.
yeah, you can forget about all that.
Yeah,
Not
that
happening.
ain't happening. That was it. This that you didn't say you got this shitty mini direct, so
Yeah,
for,
Nintendo has nothing to show off, so they want to tease you with a little direct, make you think that they might have something, make you think that maybe at the end there'll be like a little teaser of something, but no, they don't have anything right now.
I think we can just go into this next topic about just how Nintendo just doesn't have anything for this year at all. Like anything left. Nothing left in the tank because of the pandemic.
Nope, and they keep making people believe that Sunshine is gonna come, but it's never happening.
Well, you just don't like it, so they keep teasing that they have like the image of
Oh, on
Mario.
Twitter, it's so annoying. They just tease. They just put a picture of Mario at the beach.
Mario at the beach, and everybody's like, "What does this mean? Sunshine too?"
Now, this is what I hate about people. They always try to think that something means something. Like, Nintendo can't tweet anything without it, like, meaning something. Like, they can't tweet a picture of Mario without people speculating. You know what I mean?
Sakurai, the director of Smash, he posts on Twitter like all the time about just screenshots of Smash, and people are like, "What does this mean? New character? What is it?"
And it means nothing,
It means
right?
absolutely nothing.
The man's just trying to show off his art style on Twitter.
Yep.
And people are just taking it. They take everything too seriously. They think anything means anything. So that's annoying. But yeah, I don't think they have anything. I really don't.
No, there's like There's no like, well, what we got? Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That's their big holiday title right now, as
Well,
far as
see,
I know.
another issue is like they just like they have a full Smash. Like they're not making one for a while, and they have Mario Kart, which is still selling. So it's not like they're gonna make a new Mario Kart anytime soon. At least that's what I believe,
Like
because
Brett.
the
Listen,
original one is still selling. You
listen.
know?
Breath of the Wild 2 ain't coming out this year.
Oh no!
Um,
What about that Metroid game, buddy?
oh, that ain't
Where's
coming.
that?
That ain't coming out for like 2 years probably, because I restarted development last
Yep.
year.
Yep.
What else? Uh, there's something. What is it? There's like, oh yeah, the Pokemon expansion pack number 2. That's like a new expansion for Sword and Shield. I think that's also supposed to be their quote unquote holiday title. Not how it's a
Mm-hmm.
DLC though. I don't see how it's a title. Then you got some more niche games. I think Bravely Default 2. That's a JRPG that's coming out. That's pretty sure that's confirmed for this year.
But I feel like they need a big title
No,
right
they don't
now.
have any. That literally, I
They
think
don't have
their big
anything.
title right now is Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That's not a holiday title. It's literally just a port from the Wii U. So it's
And
they
they had the last big
they
title.
have
The
to
last
have
couple big
something. They
titles were
have to.
Luigi's Mansion and
They have to.
um,
Yeah, they
Paper Mario.
listen. There has to be something going, like some sort of holiday title for this fall slash winter 2020.
Because you're missing out. Like, why not have something? Like, people are at home. They're still gonna buy Nintendo products.
All I can think is that Nintendo is just hoping that people just keep buying Switches and keep buying Animal Crossing, since that just sold so
Oh, I
much.
forgot about Animal Crossing. Yeah, another huge game.
But
Huge,
that
huge
came out
game.
back in March. But I just feel like Nintendo, like, since they know they don't have anything this year, they're like, all right, well, we're begging on Animal Crossing, just sell everything, because Animal Crossing sold so much. I think Animal
It probably
Crossing,
still is
Animal Crossing. I'm pretty
crazy.
sure that new one is the most highest selling game in Japan. Almost. I think the original Pokemon games, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green. I think those are just beating it out, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna topple over it, and it'll take the lead of the highest selling game in Japan. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're relying on. So,
Yeah, I don't see a direct coming Friday, and I don't see one. And like, I hope I'm wrong. That way we can review the direct and hopefully get some good news. But at this point, I think Nintendo is just they got nothing. That's it.
it's a dark.
Anything else you want to add?
Give me a dark. Might possibly a dark fall and winter for Nintendo, but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe on Friday, heck, maybe on Friday some Magic Direct happens. Everybody, maybe.
Maybe a little Mario Odyssey 2, which I would love. Or
uh,
just call it something
don't
different.
get
I
these
don't know.
hopes up. Don't get these hopes up. People get pissed when they
I
get their
was
hopes
always
up.
happy when Mario Odyssey. I thought when we were gonna get that little add-on with, but then they added that stupid Luigi's Mansion
Balloon
balloon
World,
battle, whatever.
Balloon
I
World,
mean, it
man.
was. I mean, I guess it's cool as a mini game, but I wanted like another world or something just to play
I
more.
was hoping Isle Delfino.
The moon thing was.
I was hoping they would add Isle Delfino into the game, since there was like a. I remember there was like a screenshot with a map of the game a long time ago, and they had Isle Delfino, like from Super Mario Sunshine. I was hoping
Yeah.
they would have that in there. But yeah,
Well, no, because they don't want to do that anymore.
yeah,
Well, I'm thinking like if they have Odyssey 2, they're probably gonna make it different. Like, I don't think you'll be able to throw the hat. What is it called? Cappy? I don't remember what it was
yeah. It's
called.
Cappy. Yep.
Cappy. I don't think you'll be able to throw Cappy any. Like, I think you'll still have that feature, but I think they're gonna change it and make something new because I feel like it would just be repetitive
Yep.
unless they make the worlds like crazy unique. You know, like you're walking around like an act. Well, I mean, they had the little city thing. That was a pretty dope little world. And the
Yeah.
story mode was amazing too. So
I loved it, dude. When that game first came out, I was like, "Oh, this is glorious!" Finally, another 3D Mario game where it's not like I wasn't really a big fan of 3D World or like 3D Land, because I don't like the whole, like, it's like 2.5D. It's not like the full blown like 3D environments where you can move around and stuff.
one was for the Wii and then one was for the DS, right? Or 3DS, 3DS.
3DS, and then the 3D World was for the Wii U. That hasn't been
The
ported.
Wii
That
U.
hasn't been ported yet. Either I assume that'll get ported eventually for the. I hope.
Throwbacks
I
to
would
the
assume
Wii
this
U.
year. Wouldn't you assume that
Rest
this?
in peace,
Hold on, hold
Wii
on.
U.
Wouldn't you assume that this year the 3D World would get ported over to Switch? It hasn't. That's like the only one of the only games besides Pikmin which is getting ported. That's the big ones that needs to be ported over to the Switch from the Wii
Oh,
U.
you'll probably get ported. I mean, porting over these games are so smart because they can just sell them at the high price, like they're brand new, and people
I
are
think
still gonna
that
buy them.
I don't agree with that. I think that's kind of scummy to like
I'm
you know,
talking about
Donkey Kong
excuse
Tropical
me before
Freeze
before I
like
burped.
last year or the year before. That sold for $50 new on the Wii U, and they bumped it up to 60 on the Switch. That's kind of messed up.
It's messed
That
up, but
game is
it's
like
like the
that
best.
game was like 6 years old when it came out in like 2014. That's kind of messed up.
It's messed up, but it's like they're making money, so I can understand it for like a business move. Why not bump it up?
Yeah, and
Because people are gonna
people
pay.
buy it. Yep,
I wish they were like instead of making them $40 and $60, they should make them like 20, but that's never gonna happen.
never happened, dude. Come on now, really, really.
And the way Nintendo like still sells games after 5 to 6 years is ridiculous.
I also don't like how they have their like what's it the yeah, have you seen the game editions where it's like the player's choice or whatever? I hate those because
Yeah,
me being like a collector and like I want like physical
ruins
stuff.
the value.
It ruins it because like it looks bad like on the shelf. They have to add like a color scheme, some stupid color that doesn't match with the box. It looks terrible. It makes no sense.
Ruins the
And
value.
they do that on purpose too. They know that. I don't know why they do it, but they're like, oh yeah, player's choice. Oh, the
Uh,
box is messed up, so we'll
I
sell it for
know.
cheaper.
Little side. What's gonna happen when
Wait, say that again.
there's no? I said a little side note here. What's gonna happen when all the hard copies of games are not sold anymore and it's only online
Oh well,
through the PlayStation Store?
I
Because
feel
you're a
like
collector, and I know
that's
you
a
would be
different.
very
I feel like that's a topic for a different day that we'll discuss. And oh boy, I'll be roasting that up.
just not a fan of it, and
Nope.
you shouldn't be.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up here for Matt and Mike Saves the World. But Mike, you have anything else to
Thanks for
say?
listening, guys, and make sure to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, at Matt and Mike Save the World.
All righty.
Stay safe,
Take it
boys
easy.
and girls.